Okay, y'all, I am the co-founder of a baby carrier company. And when I was out this past weekend at a petting zoo, I noticed a lot of unsafe things happening in baby carriers. And I just wanted to come on here and ask. And I always freeze. And I don't know whether I should tell someone hey, that's not safe, or offer tips. And it's because I don't want parents to feel like I'm judging them, because I'm not. There's so much terrible baby carrier information out there, from TV shows to, ads from baby carrier companies that don't seem to care about safe baby wearing and all kinds of things. So it's really not something that I'm trying to be judgy on. I'm just trying to spread my knowledge. Anyway, let me go back to the question. My question is, if you were out and about and you were doing something unsafe with your baby carrier, would you want somebody with that knowledge to approach you and let you know, hey, this can be an unsafe carry for these reasons, would love to help you get a good fit? Sometimes it's a little bit difficult for me because I feel like I'm pretty abrasive, or awkward in certain situations, especially in public. And also I'm wrangling 4 kids at any given time. So I feel like it's harder for me to give people that attention, but I just feel this guilt. So at this petting zoo, for example, I saw one person and their baby did not have their seat proper with their baby. And so their legs were dangling straight down. That's a huge problem. You definitely don't want to do that. It's not the most unsafe thing in the world. It's just not good for their hips. But I do feel like that's information someone would want to know. That one I felt a little I was oh, I don't know if I should just be hey, you should just adjust your carrier so that their knees and their thighs are supported, because it can pull on their hips. So that was the first example. Second example was a dad who was forward facing his child, and the carrier had a panel that could clip in up here at the top, and it was just undone. So he's walking around chasing his other kiddos, and the baby is forward facing without the panel actually being connected to the carrier. I don't know what carrier this was. And so he has his hand on this baby, but I'm sir, if you were to drop something, or I don't know, move your hand, your baby, and the baby flung themselves forward. And I was sir, just buckle your baby carrier, or don't put them in it, because it creates a false sense of security, right? Oh, well, I've got this baby carrier. And I'm if it's on wrong, it's not safe. You gotta wear it right. Otherwise it's not safe. And then, other examples of babies, being too low and things like that. Again, if I ever see a covered airway, I walk up and I'm hey, this is not safe. You need to make sure your baby's airway is visible. And I've been met 50-50 with responses, but what would you want? Would you want me to come up to you? I mean, I in the nicest way. Again, I feel I'm awkward, so I got to practice it. So maybe we come on here and practice, but I just want to be hey, would love to share some baby carrier safety with you if you're open to it. I don't even know, what's your opening line? Somebody tell me how I approach someone. Cause I have no idea. I mean, again, I'm a lawyer. So my personality is naturally kind of I can be aggressive and unintentionally, cause I just get amped. I'm really passionate about baby carrier safety. So I feel sometimes I come off as really high energy, and some people are whoa, but I'm not trying to shame anyone. I just literally want to help people safely wear their babies. So what do y'all think?